What the brap is up, fellow brapsters? Cody with Two Wheels and a Tent, and on this channel make videos about all the fun we can have off-road and on-road on motorcycles, how to do it safely, and the gear we use to make it more enjoyable. Speaking of safely, ZOLEO is sponsoring this video. They sent me this unit to use for 3 months. I've been in contact with my family and friends, and emergency response should the need arise, which it did arise, unfortunately. But we're going to get into that right after this. Okay, for those of you who have seen a gear I use and trust video, you know there are a few criteria I go over with every item that I review, and we're going to stick with that here. The first one I break down into 3. Is it a budget / beginner friendly item, mid-level, or pro? I'm going to rate this at a budget friendly or beginner satellite communicator item. Why is that? Well, other units that I've used, just the unit itself cost as much as $600. That's just the unit. This starts at $200. So that is why I'm putting it at budget and beginner level. Also, it is very, very user friendly. So that is another beginner item. Speaking to the ZOLEO. Next, we're going to get into the 5 areas for motorcycle camping that I find important and I hope help you decide whether this could be for you or not. And the first one is size. Will it fit on my motorcycle, in the luggage system, or on my body, etc., without causing a problem? As you can see, this is very compact, not very thick, and it will fit inside a pocket. It also comes with this awesome clip, which I love because you can clip it to your backpack. Most of the adventure jackets I have and have seen have somewhere that you can clip your safety device to your body. A shout out to ZOLEO. They sent me the accessory pack. This is additional. Don't want to mislead anybody, but this is a cradle that the unit just goes right in, and then it has different backings that you can put on the cradle. For instance, I used my RAM mount on the motorcycle, and that was great for charging this, so you can have it on the bike. Also comes with one that you can make to clip to your belt, and one for the backpack strap. So many mounting options. Again, that is additional, but it was a very useful accessory pack. The second criteria that I try and go over with every item is weight. Is it going to mess up the function of my motorcycle because it's too heavy? Well, this weighs in at about 5.6 ounces, so definitely weight is not an issue. In fact, having it clipped to your jacket or your backpack, after about 1 ride with it, you don't even know that it is there. Number 3 is functionality. Does it do what it's intended to do? Is it easy to use and or set up? This is the most user-friendly satellite communicator I have experienced. So there's a win there. Does it do what it's supposed to? Well, I get messages in and out faster than I have with any other satellite communicator, and a lot faster than some of my friends that have been out with me using different brand communicators. This seems to be almost real time. There's an app that you can download, your family, friends can download, it's free, and then you just use it basically like text messaging. So it's totally simple. Also uses dark sky for weather, and I found that to be extremely accurate, which is nice to know that in 2 hours it's going to be a muddy mess and I need to get out of there quickly, or maybe I just need to sit and wait it out. So that is a great, great feature and a win in that department. The 4th criteria is durability. Will this thing last? Doesn't matter if it doesn't cost hardly anything if it only lasts 1 trip. Well, this thing is, like I said, lightweight. It's covered in like a rubbery feeling outer coating. So it's light enough that you drop it, it's not really hitting too hard. I have had this attached to me, slid off the bike, rolled around unintentionally, I've also had this connected to the bike, flipped the bike, and it's hit this, and it's held up extremely well. So, very durable. That is a win. 6 horns up, or 2 thumbs up for those who follow along that way. And the last item is value. Is it worth what you pay for it? Well, this case, most definitely. For $200 entry price point, being able to message the wife, the family, friends, kids, you know, and knowing that I can get help if I need help when there's no cell service, yeah, definitely worth the value. Let me mention that all satellite communication devices have monthly plans. This is no different. I believe they have a $20, which gives you 25 messages per month, $35, which gives you 250 messages per month, and $50 a month, which gives you unlimited. Now, the SOS messages, if you have to use that to send, those don't count against your messages. Another feature that is really cool about this is it's smart enough. If you have cell service and you're using the app to send messages, it does not count against your package of messages. So, very nice feature. We're going to go over some of the features that it does have, and then hopefully you'll know if this is a good decision for you to look into. The features that it has, well, it uses the Iridium network, which Garmin also uses, so you know it's trustworthy. Like I said, it only weighs 5.6-ish ounces. It's very rugged and tough, water resistant or proof. I've had it in many a rainstorm. I actually left it out on the bike just like this, facing the sky in a torrential downpour. Forgot about it because I was trying to get into my tent. Not a problem with that at all. The battery life is insane on this thing. It says 200 hours. I have used it 5 or 6 days on a trip without recharging it. The app also shows you, I don't know if you can see that, but the app will show you the battery percentage. So you can keep that in track. Almost real-time messaging is another feature. I mean, this thing, I have sent messages to the wife when I don't have cell service with the time that I sent it, have her send me back a message when the time that she got it, and it's usually within a minute. I have had no issues getting messages in or out with this, and I'm usually way out of cell service. Another feature I like is the SOS button is covered. You have to flip that up to hit the button, and then I believe you have to hold it for 2 or 3 seconds. The lights will light up and let you know that it's sending that. You can also use your app to message back and forth, letting them know what the situation is. So that's a very cool feature. You're not going to be hitting that on accident. Another thing I believe that is specific only to ZOLEO, as far as I know, is that you can schedule 72 hours in advance a test SOS. Let them know that you're going to be testing your device. That way they don't send out the troops to come get you and charge you a fortune. And you also know that your SOS works. So while I did not do that while I had this trial, I think that is an awesome, awesome feature. Just another thing that they have thought of to help you know that you're safe, secure, and your device is working. When you get a plan with the ZOLEO, it basically assigns this a phone number. If you keep your plan going or pay a few dollars, $4 or $5 for a month that you don't want the plan, it keeps your phone number. That way your friends and family can store you as a contact. Then they know it's you saying, hey, I've got a flat tire, rather than being like, who's this out-of-state number that I don't know? They can store you in their contacts. Also, if they want to message you, they've got the app, they got the number, so very cool, convenient feature. So all in all, I'm going to say, first of all, thank you ZOLEO for keeping me in touch with my family, for keeping us safe, and basically a great summer. I appreciate you sending this out. I plan on using this far, far into the future. Not just because ZOLEO sent it to me. They're not paying me to say anything good or bad about this. They just sent it for me to try, and I wanted to share it with you because I believe it's imperative everybody have a way to reach help and or their family when they're out of cell service. So that is my ZOLEO gear I use and trust review. I hope that helps you out. I will leave a link below that is an affiliate link where you can check out the ZOLEO units. If you decide to purchase one there, it doesn't cost you any more. It could help out the channel with the small little commission just to be upfront. But there's plenty of details, videos, information in the video description at that link. So thanks for tuning in. As always, stay safe and come join the adventure, baby.